How much life is left in a Pedego battery after 4 years and 12,000 kilometers? That's the subject of this report. On its website, Q&A, Pedego writes, "How long until a battery needs to be replaced?" And the answer is, you can expect your battery to last about 2 to 4 years. Lithium batteries usually don't stop working altogether. What happens is that they gradually lose their capacity over time. Pedego batteries are backed up by an industry-leading 2-year warranty. To me, that was really bad news, because if that were true, electric bikes would be extremely expensive to operate. If you had to replace your battery after only 2 years, and if, like the average bicycle owner, you ride 1,500 kilometers per year, the cost per kilometer would be astronomical. A new battery purchased at Scooter Ready in Ottawa costs $1,558, tax included. At 1,500 kilometers per year, the average cyclist cost would be a whopping 52 cents per kilometer, which is more than a large car. I was hoping that that wouldn't be the case, and the good news is that's completely wrong. From my reading about electric bike batteries, lithium batteries are good for 1,000 to 2,000 full charges. So far, after 4 years and 3 months, I've partially recharged my Pedego battery 336 times with an average of 36 kilometers between charges. I had the impression that my battery was still very good, so I ran a remaining capacity test. The City Commuter can come with one of 4 choices of battery. There are 2 36-volt batteries available, a 10 amp and a 15 amp. And they produce 360 or 540 watt-hours of power. There's also the possibility of getting a 48 volt, and it comes in 10 amps or 15 amps, which would give you 480 watt-hours or 720 watt-hours. I had purchased the most powerful one, 720 watt-hours. Here's how I ran my test. The Pedego controller offers 5 levels of assistance. I do most of my riding at level 3 or 4, as this gives me 23 to 29 kilometers an hour, which is a speed range I like. When the bike was new, I ran a range test at assistance level 2, which gave me 19 to 22 kilometers an hour, over mostly level ground, and I ran it until the battery was just about empty, which took me 101 kilometers. This week, after 4 years and 3 months and after 12,000 kilometers, I repeated the test to find out how much of the original capacity there is left in the battery. So I repeated the same test as when the battery was new at assistance level 2 on mostly level ground. I was able to ride 97.5 kilometers, which means the battery still has 96.5% of its original capacity. This comes to 695 watt-hours. At this rate, the battery should last a long time before it falls under the 50% capacity. And even when it does reach that level, it'll still be equivalent to a brand new 36-volt 10 amp hour battery, except a little heavier. I'm pleasantly surprised with the excellent performance of the Pedego battery, which uses Samsung cells. It's especially surprising considering that the poor design of the flimsy battery sleeve that holds the battery in place on the bike. For the first 3 years before Pedego changed the design of its battery sleeve, the battery shook and vibrated so much that I was afraid it wouldn't even last 1 season. So, in conclusion, the Pedego battery is a very good product that should provide many years of service. If you'd like more information about e-bikes or about e-bike trailers, or if you'd like to buy one of my books, visit my website www.robertberrio.com. Never quit cycling.